crack a cold one. We're crib training. So we have the sleep schedule of Moms on Call, which is a book very similar to 12 Hours in 12 Weeks. You and I texted briefly about this. Will and Taylor, very kindly, as part of my paternity leave here at Bussin', because I am still coming in like twice a week.
Yeah.
They included a night nurse for the days that I come into the office. I then can have a night nurse that night. It just so happened that Moms on Call book, the night nurse that we had, whatever that was, like Wednesday or Thursday night, comes over, and we find out that she used to be not a client, but you're it starts with a C. You're helping people. You're a consultant.
Coach. Okay.
Consultant. Coach. And you know what? It was actually coach that I was looking for. You're right.
Okay. I think it's funnier that it's consultant. I'm just coach.
Coach. But she was a consultant as well as a coach, because she would help people with this book. And anyway, she comes in. Her name's Rebecca. Shout out Rebecca. So sweet. An employee of Carla's. Shout out Carla. But yeah, dude, I mean, she was like, the earlier that you start, I saw that y'all have Moms on Call. Are y'all doing that? What's y'all's nightly routine? Yeah, we want to get into Moms on Call, and we want to start with the 0 to 3 weeks plan. The sooner that you get her on it, the better. I think the 0 to 3 weeks, like, you know, there will be some little pains and this and that, but you get her on it. She's going to adhere to it faster. This is why. Kind of broke down the science to us.
Routine.
Oh, dude. Jill and I are sleeping in the same bed and like able to just without a night nurse, because now I can come back and lay in bed with Jill and have Scarlett on the monitor, and Scarlett's taken to the crib very, very well, which is to be
that fires me up for
expected.
you.
Yeah. It is to be expected with the younger ones, because they still don't really know what's going on.
But you're still like, and for everybody listening and talk, you know, if you're into sleep training, there's a lot of different methods out there.
Yeah.
He's talking about a book called Moms on Call.
Moms on Call.
I know I've referenced 12 hours by 12 weeks or 12 hours in 12 weeks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different methods, but a lot of it, if you like dive into all of that stuff, it's just like the routine of them knowing their environment. You know, when the curtains close, you put them on the changing table, you start changing their diapers, slip them into their PJs. Yep. You're closing the curtains, you're turning on the sound machine. You're reading, whether you have a night lamp next to you and you're sitting there feeding them the bottle, and you got a book, some go-to books that you read. You're like training their mindset to know, hey, it's time to. This is when we start winding down and going to bed. And which is different from like a nap. Like, you know, you'll train also doing nap time, but yep. Like, again, it's like getting all of their surroundings and environment right to where their brain starts to figure out, hey, this is when it's time to rest. This is when it's time for bedtime.
This is your final feed. This is your big feed before bedtime.
Yeah.
And like, it was so cool. I don't want to spoil my dad loss, because it is a fun one, but you'll see in that story, initially, Scarlett was in the bassinet with us in our room. Very fussy. Very, very fussy in the bassinet. And we had been doing the crib training before that. Mom was a little worried. You'll find out later why. So she wanted to keep a close eye on Scarlett. So we had her in bassinet. She's fussy. Jill falls asleep. I go do my first change on night shift, and I just thought to myself, hey, I'm going to help Jill get some sleep and get some rest. Let's try the crib. And I'll keep a close eye on Scarlett on the monitor. And bro, you could see the difference in Scarlett once she got the sleep sack on, and I put her in the crib. She was like, this is the spot where I sleep. Like, this is the spot where I'm comfortable. This is the sounds, and like, it was cool. And that's after like 4 nights. Yeah. But you could tell that there was a major difference of bassinet. What the hell is this? I don't want to be in that shit. Crib. Oh, hell yeah. This is, yes. And
right.
She stopped fussing. It was awesome.
And two, it's like there are babies that do just fine in a bassinet.
There are. 100%.
I want to, like my mom, because I remember I was like 6 or 7. I was 6 when Wyatt was born. And I just always remember, like, we slept not in a bassinet, but just a clothes hamper next to the bed.
I love that.
I know, like one of them wide, low to the ground, wide clothes hampers, and we just slept next to the bed. But there are babies that do well. It just every baby is different.
Yeah.
And you figure it out like as you're going in. But I know like myself, my wife too, it's like you like to have some kind of plan going into something. And then if you got to deviate, you deviate. But at least you understand a toolbox by these methods, like when there's times to deviate, when to not make something a habit. I love that though. That fires me up. Have you tried, like a dad lost a mind, have you tried putting a stuffed animal in the crib?
No.
All right.
Do I need to?
No.
Well, I was
put
about
a stuffed
to say
animal, like I put a little stuffed animal in there.
the
And
safe
Charles
sleep.
Charles C on the monitor. You got a stuffed animal? Oh, yeah, I thought she'd like a stuffed animal. She's like, sweetheart, you can't put nothing in the crib when they're this little.
Oh,
she
yeah.
like goes upstairs. I'm like, shit.
I do, well, just being
I thought she liked this line. I got her.
being married to a nurse, that stuff was ingrained beforehand.
Yeah.
Like, I know that that's so off limits, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
I do not mess
It'd
around.
be if I put a little burp cloth over the thing, but to the point to where her arms are now out and she can kind of move around and kind of grab stuff. She's like, you can't have something hanging on the crib, sweetheart.
Why does that suffocate?
It's like SIDS, like if they were to get trapped or caught to where they can't, like Scarlett's young enough, she's probably not able to like roll over on her own.
Mhm.
It's like if she does, it'd be like, oh shit, she rolled over on her own. But a lot of babies are not able to, if they get in that spot and there's something stuffed in their face, it can suffocate them.
Gotcha.
And SID stands for sudden infant death syndrome, which is basically them passing away in their sleep.
Oh, that's
Right.
terrifying.
So a lot of time, or all the times, you'll see like when you have your first kid, like they'll be in the crib or they'll be wherever they're at, bassinet crib, doesn't matter, and there just won't be anything in
It's
there.
funny, dude. Like, even Scarlett in her environment, like with a passy right now, we'll put her in with a passy, which is a big difference between 12 weeks or 12 hours and 12 weeks and Moms on Call is that Moms on Call allows a pacifier.
Rue had a passy until 3.
Oh, well, then there you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
And like Scotty will have this woman up. She's not a big passy gal, which fires me up because she just doesn't mess with passies. She's not about it.
yeah.
Because we try to do that for her to help self-soothe because they can grab these wubbanubs, like the little mini stuffed animals, and they have a little pacifier on the end.
Yes.
But even Rue still has Tiggy. Tiggy was a wubbanub, just doesn't have the passy up there anymore because it fell off because it's just getting raggedy and tossed around, and the passy fell off at some point. But it's like they're self-soothing,
love
just to have like a
Tiggy,
little
bro.
stuffed animal. Tiggy's the man.
I loved
I talk to Tiggy so much.
Ugh. I got to talk to Tiggy. All that to say, very excited about the crib training. Thank you. I mean, Jill would have gotten on the sleep schedule stuff anyways, because that's Jill. But thank you for being so on it with the 12 days or 12 hours and 12 weeks, because it did kind of reinforce like, oh, this is important, but I'm seeing the benefits of the importance of like giving me time,
Mm-hmm.
giving Jill time, like building structure. Now, like, it's ingrained in my head. Okay, 9 o'clock's coming around, so we'll do that final feed, and then
You're just
change
in the
it.
know too. Like a lot of it wasn't
Yeah.
like, hey, do this, you should do this. But it's like for dads out there listening, one way to like, have a massive win with your partner is you digesting a book on like whether it's sleep training or sleep scheduling. Because a lot of times moms kind of they're the pioneer. They're the ones leading the charge, and they're kind of teaching you why it is, and you're kind of like learning on the fly. Versus if you're on the same page and you understand a little bit as well, it puts a massive stressor off of them because they know you're in it with them.
Yes, dude. Also, really quick, this is my dad hack for the week. Actually, it isn't. It's a bonus hack. Rebecca was burping Scarlett. Like, we were doing like this style of burping. The night nurse like set Scarlett up on her leg and started just moving her in circles like this, and like with the butt, like Scarlett's butt's right here, and she's just kind of like rotating Scarlett around. She's burping like crazy, dude. It's so sick.
I haven't heard of that one. That's a good one.
Okay, I'll send you a video. I'll have
Okay.
Jill video it.
Have you done the motorcycle yet to get farts out?
Yeah. Jill does
Buddy,
that.
That's so fun.
It's
Get them the
so
motorcycle
funny.
legs and then push on their stomach. Oh, you got a little gas in there.
Did you know that you can do that with full-grown adults?
No.
They do it in the hospital all the time. Jill taught me how to do it.
Oh.
You literally, like, this is such bad radio, but like, you make a ball, you make a fist, and you rub on the top of the intestine and then down the side of the intestine and then across again over by the belly button of the bottom intestine, and then get both legs and push in, pull out, push in, pull out. Repeat that. If you're ever gassy and feel like shit, dude, you will start
We should make each other fart.
tooting.
We
You'll
should
start.
make each other fart for a social video.
I'll do it.
I'll fucking do it.
And we'll have Jill teach us. I mean, Jill will.
Chef can video, and we'll just be right here on the floor making each other fart.
I'd be laying in bed going, oh, and Jill come rub it out, dude, and get my legs going, and it's just. We have to do that. That'd be fun.
Have to do it.